Hi, I'm Steve from Norfolk and Good Road to Self-Sufficiency. We're now at the beginning of October and it looks like it's going to be fairly clear and blue for the time being. But with the overnight temperatures dropping, I thought it was time that I started to harvest my chilies, and I've just already been round and picked some of the riper ones. I've got a few naggers in there. Some riper patches in there, and some tiny habaneros there. They were all growing in my polytunnel, you can see behind me, but here we've got some Anaheims that I've just harvested from some plants that were growing outdoors. So I'm just going to go around and harvest the rest of them, and then I'll put them all out and let you see the variety of chilies that I've got. My Anaheims were in this bed here. I think they did reasonably well in terms of the amount that I got, because this side of the garden tends to get the sun earlier in the day. The other chilies that I planted outdoors are these ones over here. I don't know whether I just didn't grow them right. These are Frigatellos. Doesn't get as much over here, as much sun over here, and also I put them in their pots, so there's only one or two on there. In fact, two out of 6 plants. All I've got is 2 chilies, so I don't think I'll be growing them again next year. And then in the polytunnel, we got the Nagas and the Apaches, and some of these Bangalore Whippet-tails. So I'm going to harvest all them, like I say, and we'll see what sort of harvest we've got. So here's my chili harvest. I did try about 8 different varieties of chilies, but only 5 of them managed to bear any fruit. So we've got mildest of the Anaheims there, Bangalore Whippet-tails. That one cracks in at 29 centimetres long. We've got the Apaches there, habaneros there, and some nuclear attack grade chilies there, Nagas. So not too bad. And then I've got 6 plants of various ones that I'm going to overwinter. So here are the 6 plants that I'm overwintering. We've got a Naga in the middle, 2 Apaches at the back there, a habanero there, habanero there, and an Apache there. So I shall let them carry on fruiting, see if they get any riper, and feed them, and then see what I have to do to get them to overwinter properly. So the other thing I'm doing today is I'm going to pickle some cucumber here. I've sliced them up and salted them. They've been soaking for a couple of hours now. So there's some of the moisture taken out of them with the salt. So I'm going to rinse them off, sterilise these jars, boil up some distilled vinegar, pour it over with some fennel and some other bits and pieces, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have some pickled cucumber for the winter. So I'm just going to use some of this sterilising solution to sterilise those jars. roughly a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons per gallon, and then I've just got to let the jars soak in that for about 5 minutes. And whilst they're soaking in there, I'm going to rinse the salt off of the cucumber. You should really use proper kilner jars rather than these commercial product jars. They're not really built to withstand some of the temperatures, but if you're careful you can reuse these jars. So we're just going to pop these 3 jars into soak. The lid's in as well. So that's me done for the day. I've started to fleece some of my beds now. Start with the nights getting cold, and I've got all my chilies harvested, and I got some dill cucumbers pickled up. So that's all good today. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Subscribe here. Watch that there. Watch that there. Have a look at that channel. Take care.